Alright. Alright, so let's go ahead and roll the intro. Yeah, so like I said, if you like what I'm doing, please go to that link right there. To all my work, including the thing with Beauty sent last night, to that link right there. And later on, I'll have to get some light bulbs. Now, one light bulb, just blue, so I'll have to kind of deal with this until I go to the store tomorrow to get new light bulbs. Alright, so Lion Tether today. Then I have to kill Dreadnoks, do kinetic damage, and do a Hark storyline mission. Plus, I have Days of Doom, which is the universal that everybody has to do together. And then I've got Q. So let's go see Q and see where he sends us. Alright, so you have Talking Space. Heat 9 ground. And draw station. Alright. Okay, let's first go ahead and take care of the I'm gonna need you out of the way. Academy, get the academy out of the way. Do 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 do. And it's gonna make me do 30. Yeah, it's see, I always look down. That way you can see him running like right there. He's in green. He's still in green. Now he's solid green again. I didn't see another. I think he's still here. Not there. He's green again. He's in green. Stay. He's in the green one. This is going to usually next thing chase him. No, he's not. Really? I wanted to chase you. Longsword. How you doing, Longsword? Doing the little anniversary thingy. Okay, he's in blue. Green. I saw him losing, I think. Yes, he's still there. I think he's still right here. No, he's not. Not there. Now he's in blue. Red. I think he's in red. Yep, not blue. Red. Stay. Stay. Blue. You can see him, he's right there. Green. But yeah, doing the little anniversary thing, eh? So how you doing, Longsword? Yeah, I'm chasing. There he is, chasing down. Got him. And you'll notice the little particle thing is also down here. So you're doing the anniversary and the particle of that. You started in Discovery 2? Oh, yeah. Hope you're having fun. Because I've got a Discovery 2 and I just now worked on it lately. I need to work on my Discovery 2. There's one. You need to do, okay, so we're at the 3. Disconnect number, it's gonna make new presents. Yeah, let's see. I didn't see him live. That lady's still right here. Up there he is. Blue. Red. He's with red. Red. Up. Green. Stay. Stay. He's in the green one. You'd see the doggy. Exactly, because there's a lot of people. That's why I stopped working on that. I got it to like 15 in the one mission. It kept crashing until I tried to do the mission. That I did find out. It's been confirmed. The game Subnautica, that's also part of the ARC game. Some of the developers have been transferred from Star Trek Line to Subnautica game, and then some of the others have been transferred to Netherlands. Did I get him? Did I get him? Yes, I did. And then return the queue. So yeah. I don't know, they had a developers or a skeleton crew as their developers. So I don't know. Do 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 do. Sorry, not too cold. I want to hibernate like a dog and go back to sleep. Alright, so it got that completed. Alright, so it's got a Dolphin Stage, Deep Space 9, and Draws. Even the STO, there was no dogs in it. Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, so let's go ahead and jump. We'll hit Vulcan first, go to Draw Station next, and then jump to the last one. Now, is this going to space or ground? Space. Without draws. Designer. Designer! Design! I can design things in space. So D-Tate 9 the other one's just on ground. So overall, you been doing pretty good? How many people was watching this J90Q yesterday? I had 2 watching YouTube, 1 watching Twitch, nobody on Mixer. Alright. Mm-hmm. 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 Alright, so let's just go down to the designer station. I'm going to designer station. Hello. Austin. How you doing, Austin? See, nice and gold. Grrr. Nice and gold. Alright, so now I gotta head all the way down here. Yeah, I got one on Mixer. Hey, Austin. So now I got all three active. Yay! I got one on Twitch, two on YouTube, and one on Mixer. Yay! And now, like I said, Austin, doing good, just cold. Got a lot of snow coming down right now here where I'm at. Cold and snowy. Yeah. And at least I've got my Xbox next to me now, and that's sitting over here next to me. Yeah. And sorry to the light, just so that's gonna stand in the light bulb blue and the light I use. So I have to go to the store tomorrow and get them more light bulbs. I came to watch a live stream, should have gotten a kit. Yeah. Then again, it depends on what kit you're trying to get. So how you doing, Rick there? Yeah, the on Geardy's channel right now, but I forget what game she's playing. I don't have the game she's playing right now. The Geardy's playing another game that I don't have. The only thing is, boy, the headache yesterday running around trying to help her play Star Wars. You go here, you go here, you go here. That was fun. With Geardy last night. Darn it, I got my adult at home. Yeah. This one is Stace. Cool. All these people sitting there at this one. I think turn around the corner. Yeah. Only going to my hardy town is like 35 minutes away. Then I live out here in the boondocks of Pennsylvania. We are in the boondocks. Come on, let me get them all, let me get them all. Then missed that one. Now they're taking on speed. I missed that one. I missed that one, damn it. Yeah, when I first seen it, my friends got it. It looks like a little tiny bird of prey. It's a little small ship. The only seat is the science. You get all four science seats, but all the other seats are universal, so you can put anybody you want in them. But you get Thor, I can, yeah, I can. You know, the other bridge altitudes, they're all universal. The only one that's not is science. You get all four science, so you can use, like, you know, Gravity Well 3, Repulsor 3. You get all four science seats. Like 600 something. So I got a little ways to go. They who an athlete and a couple of others an athlete picked it up already. Why can't there be a Stargate in now? There was one, but it never got popular. It never got popular. But there was a Star type game. Alright, so where is... just like last time, it's up on the second floor tonight. And I was right, there it is, on the second floor. My God, you're small. Hey, you're in the right position though. There's somebody dancing. Hey. She's got one of the new dance nodes. But now, like I said, seriously? Well, that got completed. Yeah, let's click another dance node.
How are you gonna spend your winnings?
So I got finger gun and jazz hands, so I'm slowly killing him down. Yeah, TikTok thing is going. Yeah, see, I'm up to 680 now. So I'm slowly getting there. Alright, now it's my endeavors. I have to do a workaround storyline to space. Okay, this here will be done in the Deadlands, because there's always dreadnoughts in the Deadlands. So let's go to Deadlands, get rid of that one. The only sad thing, like I said, as of now, that Battlestar Galactica game has now closed now. Because it had this last day was yesterday. I had a couple other friends of mine who seen my stream, and they're like, no, hey, I need to sign in. Well, they signed in, and, you know, a few hours later, the game went offline for good. So Battlestar Galactica online is now closed forever. Alright, so how many do we need to kill? 3. Add the religion. You know, and I gotta say, since I've been doing this, wow, some of the endeavors that, you know, I've had to do and some of the ones that other titles had to do, wow. Like one of my friends the other day, he had to go into Nandus, kill 10 Gorns, kill the Scorpion boss in Nandus, and then use Destructor's weapons. Yeah, so they're all on the back end, throttle on the slide. You know, Dreadnoughties? Dreadnoughties! Where's my Dreadnoughties? Really? Oh, the torpedo, yeah, torpedo damage. That's right. Yeah, I use torpedoes. Yeah, so let's all go over here. Do 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 do. Yeah, I'll have to add an extra thingy in there. See, the stream element doing its thing. And that's quite like Stream Element. Stream Lads, I had it set up that it was always crashing and never announcing. Alright, I need a Dreadnought. Where's the Dreadnought? Where's the Dreadnought? There's one! Need Dreadnought. Dreadnought, 9999. I know. I'm going right through the center of that damn thing. There's one Dreadnought dead. Next. Next. I see you in there. There, got you target now. Hey, Dreadnought, wow, that was easy. Kinetic damage and the other one done, yay. Let's go ahead and get the points to killing. He is stealing the thing. Steal the thing, steal the thing. Yeah, I got that one. Now I can just go ahead and leave. Grab on the loots, grab the loots. Loots, loots, loots. Oh no, we lost our goose. And I can go ahead and leave. Go to the storyline mission. Yep. Get out of there. Yeah, now did it say any particular story or the theater Herc? Okay, it just says any, okay. Well, Hey, Scary. You missed a ton last night, Scary. Me and Kiri was running around on Star Wars last night, Scary. So how you doing? Does that do any storyline? No, you missed the fun. You missed the fun. And she finally used her Thor's lightning timeline. I think I'm gonna do the last one home. Yeah, I think I'm gonna play the last one. Now, is there any particular edition you guys want to see? Cause like I said, I have to do a storyline mission. I'm thinking about doing home, just so I can get rid of that. Cause you have to see Hercs. So is there any in particular you guys want to see? Okay. Go, gadget, go. Yeah. Alright, then we'll chug out and do home.
Empersa, the homeworld of the Founders, is under attack by the Herc. This is our darkest hour. If Empersa falls, the Dominion will come to an end. I'm asking you to join in the defense efforts as soon as you can. A task force will assemble at my fleet's location in the Gamma Quadrant and warp to Empersa from there. Remember, if we fall, the Alpha Quadrant is next. It's time to make a stand. I hope you'll join in the fight.
No, I'm gonna go back to Dad. You're on your own. So we'll get a the heel rock thingy. These here, you can only click it one time, so I'm gonna take those out. This you can only click it one time, so I'll just click up this and then recycle this to credit. Yeah. Yeah, let's see. In-game artifacts, NPCs. Let's begin.
Previously on Star Trek Online, the Dominion as you know it is on the verge of collapse. Without your help, the Herc will win the war of attrition. What's happening?
Yes, Garrett, I found your mysterious widget. What is it exactly? It's not Karemma tech.
I found a similar device on Bejor.
These devices called the Herc, and we put them there. The other Founders are hiding things from me.
Odo, look out!
Hold your fire. I think it's trying to communicate.
Zap.
We can't hold off the Herc forever.
Alliance forces are spread too thin to help, Quark.
We need the Klingons, brother. Otherwise, we're doomed.
Sword of Kahless, as promised.
Once again, the House of Quark delivers. Martok will be pleased.
We found a secret I've kept for millennia.
The origin of the Herc infestation.
And you're rolling it.
The Dominion must endure.
I'm afraid I can't allow it. As we
Ding,
speak,
ding, ding.
every Herc in the quadrant is homing in on the signal.
And now the conclusion. I arrived here ahead of you, and I've already engaged the Herc near the planet. You've made your point, Garrick. Deactivate the Herc lure device you placed on the homeworld before this gets out of hand.
Agreed. End it now, damn it, end it!
I'm afraid that's the problem, Ambassador. I deactivated it several minutes ago.
Excuse me, what the hell?
Then why are the Hercs still attacking? Don't play games with me here, Garrick. I'm warning you.
Yes, Chancellor.
Perhaps they're still attacking due to a deep hatred of your people. After all, the Founders are directly responsible for their state of mind, body, and soul. I can't say I blame them for...
Odo is dead ass. Yes, he is.
Enough, both of you. We don't have time for this. There's bigger problems to deal with here, starting with that swarm of Herc vessels nearby.
Yeah, she makes a point.
Agreed. My fleet is already engaged near the planet, but Herc reinforcements keep arriving. Try to punch through the swarms so we can join up.
Very well, Helm, take us in.
We may be needing your solution to this problem soon, Doctor. Yes, since yours failed. Tackling the crash. And some might argue it succeeded. Rear shield failing.
Come on, get over there. Start giving assistance.
My ship won't last much longer. We need to deal
This is
with
the
swarm
Chimera.
attacking
We're here
it
to help.
immediately.
The CSS Steadfast stands ready to assist you as well.
Nice. It's about time you guys jumped in here. They just keep coming in. La 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 la. La 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 la.
We bought ourselves some time. Let's hope it's enough. Julian, is your...
Alright now. Yeah, anybody else gonna interrupt my call?
Well done. The ship's taken heavy damage, but she'll survive.
Continue.
Well, we've bought ourselves some time. Let's hope it's enough. Julian, is your plan ready? It may be our best hope to end things now.
Continue.
It's as ready as possible, Captain. The challenge of frontier medicine, I'm afraid, is that there is never enough time. I've created a program that will enable the Herc to synthesize the compound they need to come to their senses. I've also put together a core sample of the compound for them to utilize in mass production. That is the easy part.
The easy part? What's the hard part?
And the hard part? What do you need to make this happen?
From what we've learned about the Herc, the best way to make this happen will be to enter the data into one of their core computer systems. It'll need to be a command-level system with fleet-wide override authority. Systems of that caliber are only found on Herc dreadnoughts.
Oh no.
There's a Herc dreadnought heading toward the planet as we speak. It's slow, so we should be able to intercept it. I recommend we engage that ship and disable it, if possible. We'll need to get a team on board to carry out Julian's plan.
Let's make it so. Dun dun dun. There.
We did it. The dreadnought's disabled. That ship is still crawling with Herc, though. Make sure your away teams are ready for a fight.
Oh, don't worry, I got plenty of drones to them.
I'll send some of my best. Dukan Rex will lead a Jem'Hadar away team, while Loris will assist Dr. Bashir.
Very well.
Right. Let's get the away teams on that dreadnought before it calls for backup.
Agreed.
Loris and I have all we need. We're ready to beam over when you are.
In Northern. Yes, Angel 9 Green 9 Dash to the Dust. They pretty much have reputation gear and everything.
We need to find their central computer core. Once we're there, I'll begin the override process that will allow us to transmit our data on the cure. When that's done, we can instruct each ship in their fleet to replicate the cure and distribute it to every Herc on board. Of course, we need to reach the command center in one piece to do so.
Yeah, we'll clear the way. Stay behind us.
Enemy life signs ahead. Get ready to fight. Proceed.
La 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 la. Down we go. Three, two, one. Down the line we go. Oh, he threw me at the wall. Come on, minefield, minefield. You know? Got spattered all over there. They're everywhere. They're everywhere. Oh, we need to go down this way. Here's your thirst anomaly right there. You're looking through anomalies. Then get a minigun right here.
I have unpleasant news, I'm afraid. Work security systems have sent an automated distress signal throughout the fleet. I recommend haste. We're going to have a great number of hostile guests, and far sooner than we'd like.
Hey, we better hurry! Hey, Ninetale, Now. I'm just corner them right here. I take it all my loot. No, he's still alive. How's he still alive? Ah, take it all my loot. Take it all my loot. Ah, so we get to talk to the good doctor. I strongly recommend at the least they can find us right here. At the least. Yeah, talk to the good doctor and get it over with.
Excellent work. It's time for Loris and I to finish this. Keep your weapons handy, however. We're breaking into a secure computer system here. The Herc are bound to take offense. Keep them busy while we do our work, or this would be a wasted trip.
Yeah, they are, right? That's what I thought. Gonna find us.
This one goes here, that one goes there.
I just love how they
by inverting the feed now instead of later.
Alright, they're moving down to the next one.
Doctor, I thought you were supposed to be Starfleet best and brightest.
I wouldn't even be in Starfleet anymore if it weren't for this Herc nonsense.
And then the next one.
We're running out of time, Doctor.
Perhaps you know a faster way to translate Herc language and reverse engineer their technology.
It's a kill fest. I don't know thing. This should be the last one. I think that did it. Yeah, I don't see no more stone in there. Any loot? No, I don't see no loot. Alright, let's go talk to him. Let's get it over with.
Almost ready here. The system needs the physical samples of the cure for final analysis and processing. Shall I proceed?
Sure. He's not dead! He's not dead!
Wayun, that was our last hope.
How is this possible? You were in prison.
I was liberated by those who still serve the true founders. Not everyone is a traitor to the after.
There is only one traitor here, Wayun. It's time you paid the price for your treachery.
I get thrown to that she can't hit.
Instruct you. You, Jemadar, make yourself useful. Kill them.
Yes, kill them all. Deal the power of darkness.
Open fire. Kill them now.
I think not.
Huh?
He's gone.
And not a moment too soon.
Bashir to command. Everyone, we have a call.
You don't say. You know?
That Herc fleet is about to attack our position. We need to give the doctor the time he needs to transmit data on the cure.
Acknowledge red alert. La 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 la. Another wave.
Rear shield failing.
La 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 la. La 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 la. It's the end, we all will die.
You're quite a fix there, Odo.
Brilliant observation, Quark. What do you want?
Forgive my brother, Odo. We're here to help.
The Ferengi cavalry? I thought I'd seen everything.
Oh, the best is yet to come, Odo. Say hello to my dangerous friends.
What dangerous strands?
Well, Quark, we're waiting.
Where are
Lose something? Like your nerve, perhaps?
Oh, look, it's Klingon fleet.
Long ago, Takuvma, the Unforgettable, lit the beacon of Kalis to restore glory to the Empire.
Notice the name,
Today,
ladies and gentlemen.
A new torchbearer, Worf, son of Moog, does the same. United, we now go to fight the enemy of our ancestors. Today, we will fight the Herc. I now hold the weapon they fear most. The sword of Kalis has been returned to us. Join me now in honorable combat. Show the Herc what it truly means to be Klingon. For Kalis, for the Empire, Kapla!
Dun 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 dun. Alright, where's one of those capital ships? Yeah, look to the dreadnought. Where's the dreadnought? We didn't blow it up, did we? Yeah, I'm not seeing the dreadnought. Where is it? Maybe it's a dreadnought.
The arrival of the Klingons has given us more time in space, but the situation on the surface is dire. Kirk's forces are breaking the Jem'Hadar defense lines. We need to do what we can to help. I'm beaming directly to the Great Link to aid my people.
Android, we're coming.
The time has come. The Herc mean to ravage everything in their path. We will not allow it. We will stand against them as Kalis once stood, defiant and proud. Fight well, and if need be, die well. Kapla!
Kapla. Stand down. Can I bring my wonderful overpowered crew?
Whom do we seek? Kalis! How do we find him? Together! Fearless! Give us light to see forever! Will he hide from us always? Never!
Never!
It's worse than we thought. Most of the Jem'Hadar lines have been broken. Even the Great Link is in danger. I'm going to coordinate our defenses at the link. Meet me there.
Good luck.
We'll meet you there as soon as we can. And Odo, be careful.
See, she hit the kid's hand. She loves in again.
The
Oh.
Jem'Hadar have come to our aid. Now, we will return the favor.
That's up, not too late. Need to go over here. Nothing thick. La 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 la. Okay, walk over here, talk to this guy.
You fight well. Good. There are many hurt between us and the Great Link. We go there now to reclaim our lives. We are already dead.
Victory's like die well! I'm gonna go this way.
I die as I live.
Blinking damage! Oh, they're everywhere! Man, they're all dying this time.
We won't last long out in the open like this.
Now I'll just see
Odo
each in
Takira,
and cutscene.
We're fortifying our position near the
Good
Great
night.
Link.
Good night, Longsword.
Understood. We're on our way.
And like I said, thanks for watching, Longsword. Yeah, we need it, yeah.
I must confess my surprise when I see you here, on this, the homeworld of the gods. Truly, we are living in strange times. You'll forgive my boldness, but there are still founders under attack nearby. Can I count on you to wait and destroy the wretched creatures who would do them harm?
Yeah, whatever. could you talk to this guy?
I think we're too late. This changeling's losing morphogenic matrix stability. There are more friendly life signs nearby. We should do what we can for him.
Yep. That changeling died, honestly.
I don't know you, Solid, but I thank you for your service.
He goes back in the ground. I'm gonna go this guy. At least there's a Groot here. Yeah, right there. I thought so. I go here and talk to this creature.
Is this some sort of solid invasion?
No, we're just stupid. Last one.
Timing is fortuitous. Solid.
And finally down here. Alright, so running down, you're not gonna drop the 90 like right about here. Talk to Odo.
You made it. Good. We're going to need all the help we can get here. It looks like the Herc are focusing their attacks on the link. I've called for reinforcements, but most of our lines have been overrun. We're going to make a stand here and hope the Doctor's plan is successful. If not, if we fail, this may be the day the Dominion dies.
We're all gonna die. Finished all of that.
The call's been sent, but they may not arrive in time.
We'll do what we can with what we have then.
As always, until the end.
I'm not sure I like the way you said that, Odo.
Nerys, if we don't make it...
No, now is not the time for this discussion.
Look around. There may not be a better time.
Yes, get Snoochy! Get Snoochy while we die in the tunnel. That's the death time to snooch up. You're daddling to death.
Then you know how sorry
Yes.
I know. I feel the same.
never-ending battle of death. And finally, good eye. Yeah, my 79 did.
Nerys, are you hurt?
Oh, just a shoulder
Just a
blade.
scratch. I'm fine. We're losing ground here, Odo. Keep fighting.
We can't hold this position much longer.
That's Jem'Hadar, for we're about to die, Doctor. Are you ready?
Not without the Ketracel components needed for the...
Me want to shot that guy.
Ketracel. Yes.
Victory.
Wait! Stop!
Is life.
Whee! Splat. Yep, we're all gonna die. Oh, God, in the shoulder, no! Not my shoulder! They're all gone. What the hell? Like, what the hell? Huh? He says thank you and thought don't ever come back to my door.
It seems the battle is over, but how? What happened up there, Doctor?
Yes, Doctor, what happened?
I believe Deacon Rex realized that his own body contained the Ketracel material I needed to finalize the cure. He extracted what we needed at the cost of his life. Once the Herc were able to synthesize the cure, they came to their senses and called for an immediate ceasefire. Their forces are withdrawing as we speak. It's over. I won't say we won, but it's
good. Now I have to run around Deep Space Nine.
There was nothing I could do for him on the Herc Dreadnought. The Ketracel extraction process was too devastating. Odo, you treated him like a son when we first found him on DS9, and I'm truly sorry.
He didn't even have a name when he left us. I'll make sure the name he found is never forgotten. I remember his first days on the station. All he wanted to do was fight. Didn't matter who. When he left, I thought I'd never see him again. Or if I did, it'd be as enemies. The man I met years later still knew how to fight, but his reasons for doing so had changed dramatically. I'm proud to have known him. I wish I could have done more in the end.
Well, you made a difference, Odo.
I suppose you're right. I believe Nerys, Captain Kira, was looking for you. She was at the Temple of the Prophets last I checked. If you'll excuse me, I'm going to pay my respects. We'll talk more later.
Sorry for your condolences, Odo. And I went the wrong way again, as always.
And here we are, once again. It's been quite a journey, hasn't it?
Yes, it has, Captain.
Funny you should mention that. After we got back, Starfleet Command offered me a number of postings, even the center chair on one of those shiny new cruisers. Tempting. but I chose to join the command staff here on DS9. Bajor and the Celestial Temple mean a lot to me, and this station is a good place to keep them both safe.
True, it's always close that we are the mutual friends in the Gamma Quadrant.
Subtle, but you're not wrong. Odo and I have a lot to work out before we're back to where we were, but we've taken a few good steps in that direction. I think it'll work out. Eventually. He's a hard man to read sometimes.
True. Until next time, Captain.
It is good to see you once more. I was hoping we'd have a moment to speak on an important matter before your duties take you back to the stars.
What's on your mind?
My thoughts often return to the Orb of Peace. It was no coincidence that it was found in the Gamma Quadrant, in the midst of two warring tribes. I believe it to be a message from the prophets, one of guidance in troubled times.
I trust your expertise on this.
Now that the conflict with the Herc has ended, I feel it's time to explore this omen more thoroughly. The recent vision experienced by Loris is truly remarkable. That the prophets would speak to Avorta. Again, this is no coincidence. Simply put, I believe the orb is meant to broker a lasting peace between the people of our quadrants and the Dominion.
I hope you're right, Ennis.
Hello again, my friend. It pleases me to see you. I have interesting news.
I hope it's not involved in the Hercs. I want to go to bed tonight.
Thankfully, no. Rather, it involves the Orb of Peace that you returned with Kaiopaka. It has spoken to me. I've been exploring the meaning of that experience with the Kai and Captain Kira. They are, after all, experts on such matters. While we all find it curious that an Orb of the Prophets would speak to Avorta, we also agree it would be foolish to ignore it.
What will your strategy be then?
With the blessings of Founder Odo, I have been transferred to this quadrant to continue my studies of the Orb and the Prophets. I shall also serve as Founder Odo's representative here. Diplomacy is my specialty, after all. I'm sure we'll be seeing one another again. May the blessings of the Founders and the Prophets be yours.
Glad to hear you too.
Thank you for coming to visit. After all we've been through, it means a lot to have friends. Even if it reminds me of the ones we miss. Speaking of reunions, I think General Martok is leading the charge against the Bloodwine at Quark's. I'm sure he'd want to congratulate you on another glorious victory. May the prophets watch over you.
You too, Captain. And Quark stars are here.
Oh, I'm so glad to see this come to an end. But not as glad as everyone back on Ferenginar. It's a celebration of Rule 35 like no one's ever seen before. I mean, peace may be good for business, but things are really getting out of hand.
How so?
When word got out that the Gamma Quadrant was open for business, the new Latinum rush was on. Open borders and free trade policies? My husband was practically weeping with joy. Oh, poor Odo. He thought he had his hands full with Quark on DS9. Now, he's gonna have an entire quadrant full of Ferengi to deal with.
I'm sure he's up to the challenge. He's Odo.
We'll be here at DS9 until my ship is repaired. Fortunately, I have exclusive rights to the holosim of the battle. The sales of that alone will cover the cost of repairs, and then some. Some days, it's good to be the Grand Magus.
I can only imagine.
I don't like to think about how close to disaster we were. Fortunately, there were people like you out there to bring us all back from the brink. All those adventures. You've got quite a story to tell. That reminds me. Have you ever considered making a holobiography? I think your life story would be quite popular and profitable. I'll make you a very generous offer for the rights and cut you in on a share of the profits. Say, 25%.
I'm not declined. You're Frankie.
Suit yourself. The offer still stands if you change your mind.
Thank you. I'm gonna go here to Cork. Let's go to Nog.
We need to stop running into each other when the fate of the galaxy is on the line. I'd be fine with drinks here at Uncle's bar, or some baseball on the holodeck. That said, I can't think of too many people I trust when everything's on the line. Glad you were here for this.
Yeah, likewise.
Starfleet's assigned the Chimera to peacekeeping duty in Herc space. We'll be working with the Joint Task Force to help the Herc get back on their feet again as well. There's a lot to be done, but we want to help them rejoin the galactic community.
That's nice.
It is, but my crew is up for the challenge. They're some of Starfleet's best. Take care of yourself out there. Don't be a stranger.
You too. Alright, talk to the General.
A hard-fought battle and a well-earned victory. And yet, we almost missed it. Our fleet would have never left the Empire if it weren't for the Sword's return. Grilka tells me her former mate, Quark, had something to do with it. The sacred blade of Kalis returned to the Empire by a Ferengi. Madness!
Well, he played his part well.
Yes, it was Worf's idea to ignite the beacon of Kalis. A bold move, but it paid off. Only a coward could refuse such a call to arms.
Indeed.
The legend of Kalis is stronger than ever. It would not surprise me if the High Council moved to create a new clone of the Emperor. There is great power in legend, after all.
Until then, General.
I am forever indebted to you. Without your efforts, I would walk the path of exile for the rest of my days. Now, I will help make amends for all that has happened during Zencast's terrible crusade.
Make the note of it, Captain. And then Donnie Quark.
Welcome back. Seeing as this is a private party and I'm in an unusually generous mood, you'll be getting the VIP discount on your drinks tonight.
You think they're not on the house, Quark? Shame on you.
Did you take a hit to the head in that fight? I'm in a good mood. Not insane. Half off. Take it or leave it.
Fine, whatever.
That's more like it. Don't take it personally. You could be Odo. His drinks, 50% markup.
I wouldn't let him hear that, then.
Can I get you something?
Oh, he doesn't say anything.
Not much to tell, really. Lex saw the error of his ways and gave it back. Then I had Grilka let Martok and Worf know we'd recovered the precious money. A quick handoff later, and the Klingons were off the wall. Rom and I tagged along, mainly to see the look on Odo's face when I rode in with the cavalry. That was priceless. If I die tomorrow, I'll go to the Exchequer with a smile on my face.
I'm sure you will, to no profit there.
Who do you think you're talking to? Nog? Unlike the Federation, the Klingons know of the value of Latinum. I'm thinking of spending my cut on a smaller moon to orbit the one I already have. I might even name it Odo.
You're living dangerously. Good luck.
Can I get you something? Interesting. There's a message from Garrick on my monitor here. Text only. He wants you to meet him at his old tailor shop. Maybe he's had enough of politics and wants to get back in the fashion game. Probably more profitable and easier on the nerves.
Seems unlikely.
I wouldn't keep him waiting if I were.
Yeah, so how you doing, Ronnie?
He looks for secrets when he gets bored, and trust me, he's not the person you want poking around in your business.
Yeah, I'll go see what he wants. Do. And he's over here. Ah, okay, so we can't talk to them yet. Alright.
The conflict may be over, but there's still plenty of work to be done.
Yeah, on YouTube, the season 2 third show is available. But if you want to continue watching, you have to take the CDL access thing.
Will go without nourishment again.
You go to YouTube.com, look for CDS All Access. You can actually watch the season 2 third show free of charge.
Some time ago, I hoped for a path to peaceful resolution to our troubles with the Hug. I'm happy to be part of such a solution at last. Thank you for your efforts in getting us all to this point. Peace.
You're welcome. Garrett?
Thank you for meeting me here. Strangely, I find it easy to center myself in this shop. Even relax.
None of your old life, huh?
Quite so. Cardassia is about to begin a new journey, as it were. And I'll be going along for the ride.
Sounds exciting.
Oh, it is. Cardassia has been offered membership in the Alliance, and we've accepted. Our seat at the table was hard-earned, but we're ready and grateful to join the ongoing efforts. Officer exchange programs have already begun. In fact, I suspect you'll be
I'm not really sure.
Faces in the future.
I want to say not the favorite one was probably when the Defiant showed up. That's probably my favorite one. When the Defiant announced itself.
Oh, I'll be spending time on Earth, Kronos, and New Romulus. The life of an ambassador is never dull, after all. Someone needs to make sure the Alliance doesn't forget about Cardassia. And I suppose that someone is me. I'll be sure to follow your exploits, of course. They'll be far more entertaining than economic forecasts and state functions, to be sure.
Uh-huh.
I believe our fearless leaders would like to have a word with you next.
I think that's good. Your favorite one. Like I said, not favorite. It's probably the one that when the Defiant showed up. Yeah, so let's talk. Let's talk to the Dan first.
I have initiated a dialogue between the Dominion and the Karema. In light of recent events, I feel it is imperative that their conflict is resolved peacefully. Whether that results in an independent Karema remains to be seen, but I shall endeavor to help them reach a result that is beneficial for both parties.
That's gonna be a challenge. Good luck. Let's talk to the Chancellor.
The Harvest Cool sector has been designated as independent from the Dominion, and a Herc neutral zone has been established around it. The Empire will join the Federation and the Republic in keeping the peace between the Dominion and the Herc. We have experience in enforcing a neutral zone after all.
Okay.
Martok's use of the beacon and the return of the blade has led to a renewed interest in Kalis throughout the Empire. Some say that Martok stands with honor next to great heroes like Tukuvma, Volk, Laurel, and Kang. As if getting along with the stubborn old Targ wasn't difficult enough. His ego will be larger than Mount Hamar at this rate. It is fortunate that Martok has little in the way of political aspirations. Otherwise, I may need to kill him. Again.
That'll make the Empire stronger, though. And Quinn.
There have been some significant diplomatic events since your return from the Gamma Quadrant. First, the Dominion is joining the Alliance. Having them as allies will take some getting used to. But the opportunity was too great to ignore.
Great.
As a condition to joining the Alliance, we requested that the Founders take steps to free the Jem'Hadar from their addiction to Ketracel White. I'm happy to say that Ambassador Odo is inclined to comply with that request. It will make things interesting in the Gamma Quadrant, to be sure. Still, it's been a long time coming. The Jem'Hadar should be able to live their lives freely.
Yes, they are. It's a risk that's worth taking. And there you go. That's the wording, blah blah. Can you come to sick day? Sure. Sick day is got the Heine. Italy's. Talk to the shear.
Things are finally settling down around here. Well, as much as it ever settles down, that is.
You're still in uniform, Doctor.
Well, there's a lot to be done with the Herc, and being part of Starfleet will help me make things happen in that regard. When I'm not here, I'll be working with the Lucari and the crew of the USS Aventine to help the Herc get back on their feet.
Sounds like a long way to know.
Indeed, but I happen to be married to the captain of the Aventine, so it won't be, you know, too bad. The kids won't be joining us until Kumake and her team restore Havas-Kul to a more habitable state, however. I'm sure we'll see each other again soon. But until then, be safe out there.
Continue. Now, I will give the stall alert on this one, lady. You notice how he says he's married and he's got kids. Me and Aaron actually looked it up to see who he was technically married to. Well, do you remember, Lord married, Dash, and everything else, but then she died and battled it and everything else. The Cynthia got joined to another, joint trail, just everything else. Now, of course, Lord couldn't, you know, get himself to the joint trail because he didn't see, Dash, or, you know, oh crap, I don't remember the girl's name. You know, couldn't remember his, you know, through the light, kept seeing a kid, just blah, 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 blah. Even though it's the Cindio, just everything else. Well, that Cindio, you know, in the new joint trail is his wife. Dr. Erdo.
The Dominion is about to go through a number of changes, liberating the Jem'Hadar.
Thank you, that's just not yet, thank you.
Phasing out the Founders' benevolent dictatorship, establishing a safe haven for the Herc. Needless to say, I'm going to be very busy for quite some time.
Well, not all of these are going to be popular.
No. There are still a number of Founders within the Great Link who will be very resistant to change. I'd like to think they're outnumbered by those willing to take a more democratic approach, however. The last thing anyone needs is a Dominion civil war.
Agreed.
Also, not all of the Herc were cured. We'll be dealing with rogue swarms for some time. I hope we can call on you in the future if we run into that special kind of trouble you have a talent for dealing with. Oh, and speaking of trouble, you might keep an eye on Quark. That little act of heroism with the sword of Kahless will make him bolder than ever.
And you know Chinning, you're not going to keep an eye on him. And there we go. We're clear to the church, right? Well, let's leave. Hell yeah, let's get out of there. So that ends the Endeavor finally. So all the crystal endeavors are now completed.
The future of the Dominion is uncertain for the first time in many years. Without the Founder and her unbreakable will at the center of it all, the Gamma Quadrant will undoubtedly go through a great deal of turmoil. I'll do what I can to maintain order and keep the peace, but it's going to be challenging, to say the least. For now, what matters to me is that you fought for the Dominion when we needed it the most. I won't forget that. And thanks to the Great Link, neither will the Founders.
Yes.
Thank you. I hope we meet again under much better circumstances.
Yeah, so like I said, we're only going to get half of what we had. We can only pick this up like one time. That's everything else. I don't think I can pick that up again. These here you can only pick up one time. This here you can only pick up one time. So we're gonna take up this. There's a novel called Star Trek Destiny. It's mentioned in the organization of 2381. Exactly. The only problem is, even though the game don't take the story book and the comic books and this and everything else, they only go by what happens either on the movies or on the TV shows, unfortunately. Alright, so you see, we finally got all of them completed. Now we have to do Days of Doom. Oh, brothers, I don't remember Days of Doom. Oh, I remember that one. I remember that one. That's that one, a Lakari mission. I remember that one. And then that's it. All of mine will be completed, and then I'm go ahead and take it easy. I'm getting an IM.
Glad you could make it. We're picking up an incoming fleet on sensors. They'll be here in moments. We'll do what we can to help. Our weapons are offline for maintenance, but we still have shields. If the enemy makes it past us, they'll have free access into Federation space. We've got to hold the line.
Welcome to the 23rd century. Your ship has been configured to project a holographic camouflage. It'll look era-appropriate to ships from this time. There's no record of this incursion, so you'll need to be ready for anything. Good luck.
Alright, Daniels. This doesn't Daniels. This isn't ancient technology. Oh, this is gonna be interesting. 1 carrier ship, 2 carrier, 3 carrier ship. This is gonna be fun. Yeah, gotta slow down on the finishing from reaching the Federation station. Yeah! The last time I did this, we totally failed it. Cause I started chasing down the whatchamacallit thingy over there. Nobody stayed back here to detect the station, so the station died. And everybody kept dying trying to kick it up and bring the thing to the doomsday, so everybody kept dying.
The shipyard is west of our location. Hurry! The enemy is closing in!
Yeah.
The evacuation force at the shipyard needs your help.
See, nobody stayed behind. Everybody came. Crap. Alright, I ain't going that. Everybody showed up. Alright. Go, 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 go. Yeah, everybody came. Cutscene.
Unknown vessel on sensors. What is that thing?
Dun dun dun.
This is your doom, Federation! The enemy's closing in.
Scotty!
To your posts. I've got a plan.
You do? Good, Scotty!
This is Lieutenant Commander Scott at the shipyard. What?
And hurry you can get over here and detect the station.
Multiple enemy ships on sensors. We can use some help back here.
I'm out of here, damn it! This is the third planet kill I've ever seen. Yeah. Oh, someone came back. Hi. And someone died. Yeah, there's kind of two of us. We should keep it alive. They're both engineers. Or I think he's an engineer. La, 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 la.
To the Doomsday Machine before it makes a meal out of us.
Now, question, is anything strong enough to carry the thing?
It's the best we can, but we don't have time to build another. Better make it count.
Looks like they're okay, I hope.
Warning, ship is under attack.
Yeah, I think they'll be okay.
Target's shields have failed. Warning, ship is under attack. Target's shields have failed.
And there she goes, exploding.
Great job. You stopped the Doomsday Machine, just like Captain Kirk. I only wish I could have been aboard your ship when you took that devil down. I'll make sure Starfleet hears about your remotes.
Understood. Thanks to your help, down on the board. So you see, we kept the station of the Authority. Listed on, so we got 12 marks to there. The Doomsday, basically only traveled less than 100%. So this did everything else. So as you can see, we managed to kind of do this. So this tug team knew what they're doing. This tug team knew what they were doing. And I see Aaron in the chat thing. Wonder if you cloak while carrying the Ghost Core. Now I tried that, Ronnie. When I tried to carry you with the Ghost Core, no, he would not let me cloak when I did it. He would not let me cloak while I was flying with it. Alright, so we finally got all that. I'm gonna go ahead and sell all my junk. La 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 la. Oh, there's junk. There, alright, so. Yeah, 13 let's open you up. So we get energy credits, energy credits, energy credits, energy credits, more energy credits. And a specialization in dilithium. Experience points. Energy credits and R&D and dilithium. R&D. More R&D. And dilithium energy credits. So that ain't too bad for a run. It is not too bad. See how Nightfleet's doing, because I know Nightfleet needs fleet marks there. You're 6 hours. Remember that? Yeah, right. Alright, so that's that. So that is pretty much the whole entire run. We're coming up on, wow, 2 hours even. So I'm gonna go ahead and kill it. I am Jenny Jr., leader known of the SAS fleet. That's everything else. If you would like to learn about the game, definitely look me up and I will see everyone later. So you Federation players, lead along the project. You Roman players, Joe on truth. You Klingon players, Kaflaw. You General players, victory is the way. Like I said, you know, if you're trying to do the anniversary thing, you've got till the 17th. So you need to kind of hurry it up if you're still working on it. And I'll see everyone later. Bye. Bye, Ron, and bye, Aaron, bye, everybody else.